Have you ever wondered why the brown planthopper, a tiny insect smaller than a grain of rice, is capable of causing such extensive damage to crops worldwide? Let's delve into the mysterious world of this little creature and learn more about its occurrence and identification. Firstly, it's important to understand that brown planthoppers are not random invaders. They show up in very specific conditions. These insects are at their most destructive in environments with continuous submerged conditions, high humidity, and shade. This makes rain-fed and irrigated wetland environments their ideal habitats. But the environment alone isn't the only factor that encourages the proliferation of these pests. The closed canopy of rice plants, densely seeded crops, and excessive use of nitrogen also favor their development. Early season insecticide spraying can also inadvertently favor these insects by eliminating their natural predators, thus providing a free rein for them to multiply and thrive. Now that we know where and why these minuscule marauders occur, let's move on to how to identify them. After all, successful pest management begins with accurate identification. Brown planthoppers lay crescent-shaped white eggs, which they cunningly insert into the midrib or leaf sheath of plants. If you come across these eggs, that's your first clue of a potential infestation. Next, keep an eye out for the nymphs. These are the immature stages of the planthopper, ranging in color from white to brown. They are usually found feeding near the base of plant tillers. Finally, look for the adults. They can be brown or white and, like the nymphs, they feed near the base of tillers. Their presence confirms without a doubt that you have a brown planthopper problem. In summary, the occurrence of brown planthoppers is influenced by a combination of environmental conditions, agricultural practices, and the absence of natural predators. They can be identified by their distinctive eggs, nymphs, and adults. So the next time you're in a field and spot these tiny creatures, you'll know exactly what you're dealing with. This knowledge can help you take the necessary steps to control their population and protect your crops from significant damage. Remember, in the world of agriculture, understanding your enemy is half the battle won. And that, dear friends, is the fascinating story of the brown planthopper, a tiny insect with a big impact.